Hi, I'm playing One, straight from the chord charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So check out the link in the video description, download the free ukulele chord chart, and you can play along with this song. And if you're going to be in Morristown, New Jersey on the first Wednesday of the month, come on out and join us at the Morristown Uke Jam. Okay, this song is called One. It was written by Harry Nilsson, and the biggest hit version was done by Three Dog Night back in the early 70s. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play through the song, and then we'll go back and take a closer look. We'll take a look at the chords that are used in the song and also the strum patterns. There's actually two distinct strum patterns used in this song, and we'll go over those as well. One quick note before I start. Three Dog Night had three different lead vocalists. The guy who did the lead on this one, his name is Chuck Negron. And Chuck had, and I believe still has, an absolutely unbelievable upper range. He can hit high notes that normal humans can't. I am not Chuck Negron. Therefore, when we get to the second half of the song, I am not going to try to hit Chuck's notes. I'm going to drop down an octave and sing in more normal human range. So anyway, if you have that kind of high range, hey, when you go through the song, go for it. But I will not be doing that. All right, here we go. One. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. Low is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. 'Cause one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number, oh, worse than two. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Now I spend my time making rhymes of yesterday. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Number one is the loneliest. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Number one is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Number one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Number one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. That's one. And by the way, if you want to know what the Chuck Negron note is, one. I can't. I'm not even going to try to show it to you. You can try if you want. It's a high B. I'm sorry, not a B, but it's this note right here. Too high for me. All right, so that's one. Let's start by taking a look at the chords. There's, let's see, I count 8 chords in this song. Let's take a look at what they are. Most of them are fairly familiar, and none of them are particularly tough. The first chord is E minor. 0, 4, 3, 2. E minor. The second chord, I think you all know this one, is G. 0, 2, 3, 2. The third chord is an A. 2, 1, 0, 0. The fourth one is good old C. 0, 0, 0, 3. And the fifth one is B. I think some of you might be more used to B flat. If you know B flat, which is 3, 2, 1, 1. B is just one fret up, everything. So it's 4, 3, 2, 2. So it's the same shape as B flat, it's just up a fret. Those are the 5 principal chords throughout the verses. So again, E minor, G, A, C, and B. The chorus has a couple more chords. They're all minor chords. First one is B minor. So instead of regular B, it's B minor. It's a 4, 2, 2, 2. I tend to throw my bar across the whole fretboard. You could also do this. As long as you get that index finger covering those first 3 strings, and then you use your ring finger. So you can either do that or that. It's the same thing. That's a B minor. D minor, I think, is pretty familiar. 2, 2, 1, 0. And C minor, which appears very briefly in this song. One of the sequences goes from C to C minor. So all you're doing, instead of a regular C, you're covering these 3 strings. So it's 0, 3, 3, 3. And you can do with any finger you want. You can go from there to there, or there to there, as long as you get those 3 strings covered on the 3rd fret. Okay, so that's the chords. That's all the chords that are used in one. Now let's talk about the strum pattern. You probably noticed going through the song there's a sort of 2 distinct ones. The beginning of the song, and then briefly back again in the middle of the song, is what's called a staccato. It's all down strums. And staccato means you don't let it ring. It's not, you hit them and you stop them. You can do it with your heel. You hit and you deaden the string. So it's like a quick sound like that. So it's not this. It's very sharp staccato. So that, let's do it in slow motion here, but I think you get the gist of it. And again, I'm deadening this string. As soon as I hit any part of your hand, just to deaden those strings, so it's hit and then it stops. That's a staccato. So that's staccato. That happens in the first verse, right? It was like, 1 is the lowest number that you... That's the staccato down strum. Now again, the whole song doesn't go like that. After the first part of the second verse, and you'll see it on the chord chart, if you read it, we switch to a more traditional I look at that as I do it as a down, 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 up, down, up. Down, of a standard strumming pattern. Let me just do a little bit of the second of the part where it switches to that. So again, the down, 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 up, that's the way I do it. There's nothing wrong if it feels better to you to do down, down, up, down, up, down. You know, it's just, but just get that rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's the other strum pattern, and that's pretty much it. Again, the trickiest part of the song is the part that I punted on, trying to hit that high note. What is that? A, B, C, D, a ridiculously high E. I wasn't going to try to do that. I think you'll all be glad I didn't try. Okay, so that's one by again, written by Harry Nilsson, made a hit by Three Dog Night. So I hope to see you at a Morristown Uke Jam sometime soon.